Alright, here's another one. We have Unano versus High. I just did point one and Unano 2 casts. Had 2 games out of that. So now we have High. Basically, everyone calls him an AI because he never gives up and he's just relentless. I've actually never seen this map. It's really cool though, actually. I kind of like it. It's super small. You can almost fit it on your screen, my screen, without even... That's crazy. You zoom out. See how small it is. I mean, they're a stone throw away. There's actually oil derricks too. And this actually, right here, would be pretty cool for some infantry engagements. Got a little town and some woods. Not a town, really, just a house. Must be the oil derrick worker. His little hut. Looks like he's going straight for the middle here. He's got a lot of infantry coming out. So there's 2 little paths on each. Well, there's 1 little path on each side, and they're mirrored. So that can make 4. I don't really know. You can do a lot with that. High super early expansion. I don't think the infantry are gonna be able to stop it, but you could try to hug it. Oh no. When you hug it, or otherwise you just kind of like put something near it and it can't deploy because it's, you know, it's too far or too close to it. So High's gonna place, he's gonna pop a flame turret and take all these guys out. Or pillbox, sorry. Actually, the factions here are Germany for High and France for Unano, so. Sorry about my phone. Phone going off there. I don't know if you guys heard it. So, mirror expansion. So, Unano's gonna take over here. It's really congested, this map. It's super, like up here, you have a lot of room for your base. And, you know, in this area. But then you kind of look and like over here is so congested, and that's really your only expansion spot. This map is so congested, there's no base pushing options unless you can sneak your MCV up onto the, you know, this corner. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like this area and this area where your oil derricks are, I feel like this is basically where all hell breaks loose. I don't see this really having a lot going on. Maybe some, you know, sneaky pushes through. Okay, so High's gonna push this MCV up here, get a pretty good crush actually, and it loses a lot of health though. And they're gonna give chase to these rocket soldiers. His MCV's over here, and he can't place a defensive structure, so he's gonna have to rely on the infantry that he spawns in. Both oil derricks in the middle going to Unano. High only has 1 down here. So this could get really bad. Unano has, hopefully High doesn't attack is what I'm gonna say for him, because he has nothing to defend this, and this is his main eco, and he's actually gonna pull back, and wisely so. He needs more barracks everywhere. He should have placed the barracks here, but that's okay. So a very annoying turret popping for Unano. It's going to be really annoying. He's just going to rotate his ore truck. Pretty well played. If he tries pushing here, it's going to be a slaughter fest. He actually placed an ore refinery. It's kind of funny. He's just going to steal his ore. And I think it's not going to be worth it at all. I think he's just kind of a troll. So it's actually really well played by High. This is such an important eco line, and there's only 4 ore patches on this map, so it's super limited. He does have the oil derricks, but High took his up here, so it's kind of mirrored, but it's not really mirrored, but they both have 2. So he's placing his own turrets against infantry. Not a great idea. So the infantry push over here gets stopped. This is actually wide open. If Unano scouted it, they both are actually still on infantry. That's pretty interesting. Let's see if they're building anything else. Tech for Unano, so, and war factory for High. So it's kind of scary. Because now he only has rocket soldiers to take on whatever comes out of here. And it doesn't look like he has very many of them. So he's going to hit his oil derricks here in the middle. And that's kind of sucky because that was a lot of his money coming in. And let's look at the money now. You know, it's actually pretty high up, 5 grand. High is actually on the lower side. Understandable considering he only has, you know, these ore trucks. 2 of them. So you kind of, so they both, I think they both have the same idea. They're going to go through the middle for a flank. And High loses every bit of infantry that he had, and so Unano actually spammed up a war factory. I wonder if I wonder if I just didn't see this. It was pretty fast. But now this artillery is actually going to be pretty nice. It's going to slowly clean this up, and it looks like he's just going to push them all out. High actually is pretty low money. I don't see what he can do here. He needs more ore trucks, and at that, speaking of helipad, this turret's down, so he's actually operational again for this ore patch for the time being, and these artillery are actually going to help out. These artillery are actually a really good idea, you know, for pushing this off. It's a safer way to do it. But he's also High made a helipad, working on the helicopter. He's gonna come in here and try to snipe out these artillery. You know, has already thought about it. Has an AA gun. Now it's kind of an artillery war over here. It's actually a pretty big force here for Unano. And High's actually doing pretty well with his own artillery now. And as soon as that ore truck came out, now it's getting harassed. Pretty painful little attack there from the AA gun, taking out the Hind. And here's what I was thinking. So High's gonna lose his oil derrick here. And if Unano pushes through here, he's severely gonna hurt High. High's on such low eco. I mean, it's not like you really need a lot of ore trucks because they're so limited, so limited on ore. But now he's gonna lose this. Most likely he's gonna lose this. And there's nothing he can do about it. So I made a supply truck. It's kind of interesting. He actually left a small detachment here, pretty smart, for you know, countering anything that came through here. The detachment's gone now. High's gonna lose this ore refinery, sadly. Now he's super limited on money with one ore truck. This is actually a pretty important, you know, regeneration area. You have two mines. Yeah, this is not good for High. Now, if Unano wanted to be really greedy, he could just bring his own MCV down here, take this, and he could be sitting pretty with a whole bunch of ore. This artillery battle is there's on such low eco. It's kind of like everything lost is pretty shit. Pretty bad. Dang, that turret wasn't playing with that artillery. So 2 artillery lost. That's pretty good placement turret. It's funny, there's so little eco here. Let's see what they got going on in production. So High's going tech. I don't even understand how he's gonna afford that. He's going full on tech center. Unano's going, so he's going for the service depot. So he could be going after service depot straight into an MCV, and if he takes this, he'd be floating on money then. And he can repair his ore trucks if he really wanted to. I would recommend that. Yeah, these ore trucks are... Oh no, just pull it out, pull it out. Oh, it does a little dance move and leaves the battlefield. Yeah, you guys have insane range. So, losing 2 ore trucks, that's shitty. This turret's slowly gonna get grinded down. I wonder what High's building. I think he's building a Tanya. Nope. He's got the GPS. I think that's a longbow. And here's the MCV I was talking about. So Unano's doing exactly what I was thinking. He's actually also building his ore refinery. So I think High's starting to suspect that. Oh wow, lots of infantry up here for Unano. This is looking like it could be the end. High has nothing to stop this. AA guns down. Tech center is getting ready to get wrecked. Few infantry here to try to stop this. This is not gonna work. And meanwhile, oh, there's the Tanya. It's the savior. If the Hind comes in, it can stop the push. Oh, the MCV goes down. That's gotta be game. I don't see any way for a single Tanya. That was really desperate. That was really good. It actually did stop these guys. But I don't see any way at all for High to come back. He's just gonna sit here and be persistent like his little self. That was crazy. That was a really good, you know, little burst fire to stop that. Here's the MCV, and there's this ore should be regenerated now. Yeah, there's a good amount of ore down here. That's a nice little treat sitting there. Doesn't really matter. I mean, this is pretty much over. If High wins this by any chance, I will freak out. Because he does do crazy things, but I don't think he can. Oh man, and there it is. There's a Ranger with Tanya. I would not go up here though. Don't do it. Pretty good, but a single artillery shell is going to stop that, or a hind. That was good. Now he's... Oh wow, he's actually taking his engineer. And he's going to try a sneak cap or something, I would think. If that works... that will be insane. And it's not going to. I thought he was going to go for the MCV, and that would actually make me laugh. And make me have joy. This is over. This game's over. I won't concede though. Doesn't really matter. Unano's gonna hurry up and finish it for me. That would have been hilarious if you would have went around and sneak capped. So the base is basically just gonna get smashed. Tanya was a really good play. I think she came out just before the tech center got popped. Good game to both. This is a rough eco map. This is a good map though. I do like that. It's pretty. It's nice to see, you know, a map where you don't have constant expansions and it's smaller and congested, and as more of a less tech map, and you kind of just go with the flow on those types of maps. You don't really want to rush. I mean, it's a different meta. Thanks for watching anyway. This is another cast. See you later.